The best team in the league continues its losing streak against the worst team in the league as they continue their hot streak. All that and more on this edition of WNBA Weekly. Greetings and welcome to the Fan Perspective. I'm your host Nathan Lyle here with another edition of WNBA Weekly, and a few exciting things have happened over the weekend. First of all, the Minnesota Lynx extended their winning streak to 6 straight games, and Chicago has now won 5 straight. So the top teams in the league just keep winning. And after starting the season 1-7, the Fever have now won 3 straight and 6 of their last 7. And after starting the season 10-1, the Atlanta Dream have now dropped 4 straight. Their most recent loss came against the Tulsa Shock, who have managed to string together 3 consecutive wins. Cambage and Glory Johnson are the standouts of the weekend as they combined for 74 points and 59 rebounds over the 2 games that they played. And it seems like the Shock have found a recipe for success, and for the first time this season, I'm actually taking them seriously. I could see them conceivably sneaking into the playoffs, but keep in mind they do have a tough schedule ahead. So after this weekend, here are the current standings. We've got a full slate of games this week, half of which are being broadcast nationally. First, on Tuesday, you've got New York at Indiana. The Liberty have fallen out of the playoff standings while the Fever have climbed into it. Now the Liberty head into Indiana looking to flip the script. This game will air on ESPN2 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My preview is that I don't know what happened to New York City. On paper, they look like they should be a dangerous team this season, and yet they've been struggling, and I think that is going to continue against the Fever. Then on Wednesday, you've got Chicago at Washington. The Sky take their hot streak into Washington while the Mystics are trying to end their losing streak. This game will air on NBA TV at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My preview is that Chicago is the top team in the Eastern Conference, and we know that at some point in time their winning streak will come to an end, but I don't see that happening against the Mystics. Next, you've got Phoenix at Minnesota. Diana Taurasi leads the Mercury into Minnesota for another shot to take down Maya Moore and the number 1 seed Lynx. This game begins at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my preview is a very short one because so far the Lynx have gotten the best of the Mercury, winning every single time they've played them this season. And then next, you've got Connecticut at Atlanta. Tina Charles leads the Sun into Atlanta to face Angel McCoughtry and the Dream as both of these teams look to end their losing streaks. This game will air on NBA TV at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my preview for this one is that I just don't know. And then Thursday, you've got New York at San Antonio. Cappy Pondexter and the Liberty head into San Antonio to take on Danielle Robinson and the Silver Stars. This game begins at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my preview is that both of these teams are out of the playoff picture, and while San Antonio is coming off of a win, they've been playing so poorly all season, it's hard to picture them beating anybody right now. However, the Liberty have been fairly inconsistent as well, so this game is kind of a toss-up. Then next, you've got the game of the week, Indiana at Tulsa. 2 winning streaks collide as Tamika Catchings leads the Fever into Tulsa to take on Glory Johnson and Cambage. This game begins at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and my preview is that who would have thought the most exciting game on the schedule would be between 2 teams with losing records? This could be the game where the Fever get back to 500, or it could be the game where the Shock prove that they are legit. And either way, it should be plenty of excitement. And then finally, you've got Seattle at Los Angeles. After a thriller in Seattle, these teams meet again for another showdown. This game will air on NBA TV at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my preview is that while the Storm have been playing better this season than I had anticipated, the Sparks are an amazing team who I've expected big things from all year, and they usually deliver. They barely escaped with the win last time, but they are a much better home team. That's it for today. Tune in on Friday for another all-new edition of WNBA Weekly, and until then, this has been the Fan Perspective. I'm your host, Nathan Lyle. Happy Monday.